My name is Paul Bear. Welcome back in Tech Path. Let's break it down because there's a lot of things happening right now on Capitol Hill that is hugely affecting where crypto is going to be going maybe in the next 10 days. That's how close we are. And I think there's a lot of things that have been brewing. It's all starting to come to a head. I want to show you this first clip. Take a look.
Our vote today is on a staff accounting bulletin issued by the SEC back in the spring of 2022. If the company safeguards crypto, there is a special risk that's not there with other kinds of property. In fact, there have been some pretty major crypto hacks in which assets just vanish.
She's against
FTX,
crypto.
$600 million, poof. Binance, poof. Ronin Network, poof, poof. SAB 121 simply clarifies how companies should account for those risks in their financial disclosures. That's all it's doing. We should not be holding this vote. Democrats should stand against this effort to attack the SEC's authority. I urge my colleagues to oppose this bill.
Okay, so she had a lot of things wrong there. Of course, the SAB 121 bill is what she's referencing, went through the House, now passed the Senate. The thing that is important is, remember that the proposal was that the SEC said, hey, if you're a bank, you can't hold crypto unless you match it one for one, which is ridiculous. And she was going in and saying, oh, this is all that it's doing, when in fact it wasn't all that it was doing. It was doing a whole lot more, and that was keeping the
misinformed, that's why.
Or not, that was a very big misstep by Senator Warren. So much so that I want to go to this next clip. Listen in.
Accounting guidance is not something that normally would catch the attention of Congress. It was published by the SEC staff without the approval of the majority of the commission. The safest place for digital assets is in a self-hosted wallet, but not everyone can custody their own digital assets, including institutional investors. Regardless of what each senator thinks about digital assets, they should want consumers and institutional investors to have the option of placing their assets in the safekeeping of prudentially regulated institutions. Staff Accounting Bulletin 121 prevents this. Banks would have to hold as much as $1 of capital for every dollar of customer assets. The Senate could have avoided this if SEC Chair Gary Gensler was willing to direct staff to revise Accounting Bulletin 121, but apparently Chairman Gensler would rather politicize accounting standards to achieve policy goals in the banking industry, an industry I'd like to remind him he does not regulate.
Exactly.
Maybe it's because he's committed to an ill-informed and unworkable fight against the digital asset industry at any cost. SAB 121 does nothing to protect consumers. Nothing to protect consumers. It hurts them. I hope that all of my colleagues will recognize this and join me in voting in support of House Joint Resolution 109.